being a mom is fun. But when times like this where you the only one, oh, my mom's barely there. When you alone and you coming to do something, it's hard as fuck. It really is. Like right now, I came to the car wash and they needed exact change, and I don't have exact change, so I went to go get change at a convenience store, and I couldn't leave the baby alone, and he was asleep, so I had to unbuckle him and get him down with me. Give me just a second. Let me pay. I don't even know where to pay money. Alright guys, hold on. Alright, but yeah, like I had to get down with the whole I'd be scared to come in here. Like, I've watched Final Destination, and boy, am I the only one that overthinks? Because I be overthinking everything. Like, I can't watch a movie or a scary movie because I literally be paranoid as fuck. And like whenever I give birth, I've watched movies where like people give birth and they switch their kids, or like somebody robs their kid. When I gave birth, I didn't want my kid to leave my room because shit, I've watched. Que mi amor, no, he's scared. Oh no, mi amor, it's okay. It's okay. It's a car wash. It's a car wash. Mira, mi amor. I know it's dark, but it's a car wash. You're okay, chiquito. You're okay, mi amor. It's a car wash. This is his first car wash, guys. He's never been in like a car wash, or like not even a manual car wash. Good morning, handsome boy. Good morning. All right. I'm gonna go drive to the... My mom interrupted my last video. I was saying that I was going to go... Hold on. I'm trying to make sure I don't hit my car. My mother fucking bended. Alright. Anyways, my mom had called me while I was recording my last video. I was saying that I was gonna go to the vacuum section to vacuum my car, which I just did, and that's why I'm sweating like a pig, besides the fact that I'm fat as fuck. But who cares, right? Love yourself. Love yourself. Oh shit, there's a car. What, handsome boy? You want the camera on you? Oh, you want your tetita? Here. Damn. Cars really do not be letting you go here. Alright, now I'm going to Walmart. I need to buy some fragrances. What the fuck? Some deodorizers for my car, because I want my car to smell good. It was so dirty ever since I came back from the mechanic, like super dirty. I should have took it. I would have made it. All right, now to find my mom. This lady tells me to follow her, but I have no idea where she parks because she be driving like she in the Fast and the Furious movie. Like it's a race to get a Walmart or something. What are you saying, gordo? Oh, found her. You know what's weird? Is that literally there's a freaking parking available right behind her. I found her. Oh, my mom has the baby.
It's a big boy.
He doesn't like it.
No, I know, mi amor.
How are you liking this? Are you liking this ride? In this new seat? Say hi. Here.
Look.
Mom.
Noise.
Okay.
Yes, I know. Too much noise. Too much noise.
Oh, you didn't like that.
¿Qué era?
Turkey and gravy.
Es que va probando apenas sus taste buds, ¿verdad? Dice Oscar, cuando le estamos dando de comer, uy, vas a hacer tu cajita más dura. Ya pues no, si ya de por sí ya se la avienta bien que de onda, ¿verdad? No la jodas.
He's gagging.
He is. No, pues tiene que aprender a comer.
No, you're gonna eat your vegetables.
Whether he likes it or not.
Yes. You heard that?
He's gonna learn how to eat them. Ustedes todos se comían cuando estaban chiquitas. Nomás que ahora de grande son muy picky.
Nah, I eat everything.
¿Ya?
I eat everything except onions.
Estas cabronas, las otras dos. Tanto que comían todo. Arlene se me era carnívora, remember? Y ahora de repente de la nada ya she started being picky with food. ¿Verdad? Pobrecita de mí.
Arlene, if you're watching this video, we're talking shit about you.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, tell her. Tell her. Here. He's just holding it right there. I'm gonna spank you.
He's testing you out, right?
I'm gonna spank you. I'm gonna spank you. I spank you.
He's learning how to throw it out. You better eat that. Cuidado con la alarma que tenemos. Tenemos alarma en casa.
Oh, you don't like your vegetables, but you like banana.
Huh.
You like banana.
Mm-hmm.
You little monkey. You little monkey. You little monkey.
Monkey do, monkey see.
Monkey, monkey, monkey.
Eres chiflado, canijo. Ciérrate pues. Ya, ya. No cry, no cry.
You don't have teeth yet to bite. What do you think? You're little grandpa right now. You're little grandpa.
Ooh, in your face, papi. In your face, mi amor. Answer her back, please, chiquito.
Look at all that. Look.
I'll do it.
You want more banana? You want more banana? Okay. Okay. Mira, le quitó el banana. He starts crying.
He's hungry for food already,
A goose.
right?
A gooster boy. The gooster buddy. The gooster buddy's coming already. You're so handsome. Agu.
He knows he's a
Agu.
big flirt. That kid is gonna be a watch it. Watch it with the lady.
I finished it.
Dale otro.
I finished this banana and started crying. I'll just give him this one. Yeah. Banana.
But he's not gonna like that. It's not the same.
No, he likes banana. This one.
He's hungry.
I'm going. I'm sorry.
How dare you eat this banana? ¿Qué, papi?
Here's Nana. Here. Yeah. That's banana. No, Huerco.
Is she from the valley? Huerco.
Here.
First of the day or something like that. Oh, Michael. I didn't want to listen to negativity, you know.
You're demanding more food. I'm going. You gotta give me time, dude. It's a process to scoop this food and give it to you. Okay, here. Mira?
Okay.
He's throwing berrinches because I'm taking too long to feed him.
You're some man, mi amor. Why? Why, mi amor? Agoo. You're such a cutie, mi amor. Agoo. 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 Agoo.
Here.
Se fastidió de estar esperando las cucharadas.
Yep. He's like, I need fuller spoons than that.
Baby got tired. Baby got his stomach very empty. Empathy.
Right there.
Here we go. Bam. We're making flour tortillas homemade.
Flour? Oh, yeah. it is
I'm
flour.
actually teaching my daughter how to make them. What's that? Her. Let's see how this comes out.
All right. You're going to do it. I'm just watching this thing. You have to show them.
Okay, so we're using flour, manteca, baking powder, and salt. And of course, we're using hot water as well. But make sure it's not that hot so we can get it with our own hands. So we're gonna open the flour tortillas.
Flour tortilla.
Oh, the flour itself. I'm sorry, I'm going ahead of time here. I'm back to the future, I guess.
You have to tell them about how much.
It all depends on how much tortillas you want to make. Well, with me, it's like basically I'm so used to it since I was 10 years old to make them. So I don't use measurement, but most likely I want to say it's like a bowl and a half of a regular bowl of cereal of flour that you can use in there. That's the amount that you can put in there. Now, I'm so Mexican that I don't use measurement cups. I'm sorry, my measurements are like off
Eyeball.
of head. It's just an eyeball, I guess you want to call it like that. So this is the baking soda. The baking soda, basically you just get some out of there and start like sprinkling it. Now, huh?
Wash their hands before.
Well, of course, you gotta wash your hands. I had already washed my hands and sanitized. So don't even dig your hands in there when your hands are all nasty and not sanitized. Of course, because a lot of people are gonna eat out of whatever you bake or cook. So you put a little bit more.
Oscar's calling you. Okay. Go. I'll just delete it.
Yeah. So yeah, so you put as much as baking soda as you think you need. But usually for this amount of flour, I want to say like a good teaspoon only. Because I mean, of course, we cannot put too much of that baking soda. But I'm going to add a little bit more. Only because I think it needs it. You'll see how beautiful they're going to come out. Now you stir it up. Make sure that every single bit of the flour that you have in there has a little bit in it. And with the salt, you gotta use salt as well. It's regular salt. So my measurement, come to remember, are my hands. So you kind of sprinkle it out. Don't use too much because you don't want your tortillas to be coming out salty. Once you start feeling the grain of salt inside the mixture, that means that you've had already enough. So basically, I had enough already of that. And I've already done and put a little enough of this as well. So we get that out the way so you guys can see. Stir it, and usually a lot of people stir it like with the mixture, but me, my mixture, it's a hand. I use everything with my hand. Now after that, once you get it mixed and you feel the salt and you feel that you have a good mixture already with the combinations that we have already used, now we grab, which is called, we call it in Spanish manteca, which is grease. or fat, or whatever you want to call it. It's the vegetable. Can you open it for me, please? Ouch, that hurt. Yeah, it's all right. It's got a plastic lid on it. So I usually use Crisco, as you can see, giving the points up to Crisco for doing this. And it's manteca. It looks good like that if it was vanilla ice cream though. Grab this amount. This is my measurement cup, remember. So we kind of like break it in, pour it in there, mix it, mix it. Make sure you blend it in really, really good. Don't leave chunks. Try to break it down. Break it down really, really good. And we're gonna see if we need a little bit more. You can, well, me that I've already have experience making this tortillas for a long time since I was a kid. Of course, I haven't grown yet in size, because in age, it's just a number.
I want to eat all of this from here.
It smells good. But as what I see, it is plenty of manteca that we put on there. So we're gonna go ahead and cover this. Make sure we cover everything as soon as we finish using it so we can be a little bit sanitized. We cannot be leaving foods open. As you can see, look at this texture. It's beautiful, beautiful. It's got its, you can actually literally feel like the good texture in it, that the tortillas are gonna come out good. I hope so. They all blow up. Put a little bit of cold water in there, please, for me. I have a boiled water already, but we're gonna add a little bit of cold water in there because, of course, we do not want to use super hot water. Put it on. Right there. Thank you. Now, since everything's already mixed, as you all can see, it's nice and tender, very smooth. Somebody owes glasses to my grandson. Okay, we put that water in there. You're supposed to most likely know how much you need. So of course, we do a mixture like this. Like I said, I do not use nothing to mix. Add a little bit more water, please, May. So as you can see, no, it's not hot. Yeah, it's the first time I bought my daughter grabbing a hot pot with hot water like that. Go, go. She's gonna look, yeah, right there. So we added more water, mix it in.
The other side was hot.
We mixed it in. And if we think we've actually put extra water in there, what we do, we grab some of the flour and we actually put flour in there. We pour it in there till the flour comes out the way we want it to come out. Right now I'm going to take it out of the bowl so you guys can see how it's coming out. I'm going to pull the chunks out for me, of course, so we can do a good mix. My hands are clean. We're going to pour a little bit of flour right there because I'm about to take out my mixture and put it on there so you guys can see. Use your two hands right here so you can kind of massage the dough, and you're gonna feel the tenderness of how when it's ready actually for us to use it and start spreading it. It's still not ready, it needs a little bit more. Once it stops sticking to the bottom, that means it's ready for us to use. Yes, it's kind of like whenever you're making a homemade sweet bread. This is basically it. Also, how they do it. I'm gonna try to get as much as I can on from here. Doesn't matter because we still use a little bit in. So whenever we're spreading it, we put a little bit of loose powder on the bottom so it won't stick to whenever we're spreading it. Ready. It's ready now to make the little balls before we start spreading it. So let me try to clean my hands a little bit here. Take off the residue that I have on my hands. Right there. So what we do, I kind of go like this. We have like a measurement, which is this for us women that know how to do it. So here we go round and round. This one's ready to be spread. We put it on the side. We try to get all the dough ready before we even start spreading, so that way we get one thing out the way and we just dedicate ourselves in spreading and baking. You want them to be thick, right? You don't want them thin like last time?
Yeah.
Okay, so you get a pretty good amount. You kind of, once you get the habit of making them, you usually will know your own measurements. Have your stick, of course. This is what I use to spread my tortillas, and I wouldn't change it for nothing, and not even for a new one either. So if anybody wants to send me a gift, do not send me this, okay? No, I'm not changing my stick for nothing.
Yeah.
So you kind of learn how to spread it out. Like with me, when I first started spreading it out. Turn up the wings. My tortillas were coming out like all the states in the United States, actually. Like all different types and styles, huaraches, chanclas, or shoes, Nikes, high top, low tops. Now they come out a little bit round. I'm not gonna say to a perfection, but they do come out better than what I used to be. Within the time of experience, of course, you start learning how to get experience, and your tortillas come out a lot better. As you can see, I'm a professional now. Okay, so now
That's a deer.
What do you mean a deer?
That's a deer. Mama's?
that's not
She's a deer.
Chihuahua.
Oh my god.
She's mixed with the deer.
We got Bambi in the house.
Honestly, I can 100% see that.
We got Bambi in the house.
Right?
I'm not gonna lie, that was the first thing I thought when I first saw her.
Earlier, Samir called her Capella or something like that.
Capella.
You have to call her mom?
Promise! Promise!
It's because I'm right here. She doesn't want to go because I'm right here.
Okay, well, like,
Come on, the camera right here.
We pulled the tortilla. It's ready, as you can see. Wow, beautiful. It did come out round for the first time. But we gotta wait for the skillet to get hot. This is the skillet where we bake the tortillas in. So we gotta make sure this is nice and hot for it to start cooking, baking, whatever. The skillet's already hot, nice and cozy for it to start cooking. So we're gonna drop our tortilla right there. As you can see, nice, beautiful. Not as perfect round, but at least eatable.
This is her second one. She said the first one's never come out right.
Because we're trying out make sure this thing is hot enough. Now, as you can see, it's getting that little puffiness. That's beautiful, beautiful. I love it whenever they blow up like that.
that means she's gonna get married.
Soon,
Ya
pretty
se puede
soon.
casar.
I could get married already. I have permission. I can make tortillas.
Bro, what are you doing?
And they smell good. Sorry, Nick, none for you.
Mama?
None for you.
Oh, yeah, I am eating some.
Nicole.
I am eating some, she said.
Se te están quemando, comadre.
Gotta hold it, 'cause he just-
I get into it, flip it.
Okay, so this one's ready. So we go on with the next one. For dinner, we make the lemon cilantro rice, white cilantro. We're doing a mixture of boiled steamed broccoli with carrots.
Where's the spoon so you can like lift it?
And now we're doing, we did some weenies and papas and salsa right there for you guys.
Oh, I'll burn myself again.
This is gonna be a nice, hot, spicy dinner.
All right.
Hey,
That was cooking with Maria.
what about that spicy
Yeah, that was my
AC though?
cooking. I hope you guys really learned my Mexican way of how to do tortillas de harina. Of course, use your measurement cups, hands.
All right. Anything else?
Thank you guys. Hope you guys like it and learned. Let me know if you guys learned about it. I'll teach you something else.
Maybe I'll watch it and I'll learn. Yeah, you need to, bitch.
Hey, I got that. I got that.
What are the 5 bodies of water?
5 bodies of water?
Hey, no, you can't do that.
No, hold on.
You can cheat.
What are the 5 bodies of water? Oceans. Atlantic.
Uh-huh. You can't cheat. You're a cheater.
Is this a good amount?
Pacific. And Southern. This bitch only told me 3.
Why are you moving so much? The
No,
Pacific,
I try my own.
the
A
Mediterranean.
little bit less.
That's a C.
I mean, not the Mediterranean. I meant to say Atlantic,
No, you
Pacific,
see,
the
it-
Antarctic.
Oh, Z. Go
the,
back to school.
The Arctic. It's not Antarctic. It's
When did you
Arctic.
graduated?
The Southern.
When did you graduated?
What year?
2017.
Like 4 years ago. So
I
it's
mean,
been
at least I have an excuse.
it's been a while. Yeah, me and her have an excuse.
Old ass.
Atlantic,
We graduated
Pacific,
last year.
Southern.
Sorry. What's an ocean? The water
Body
I
of water.
drink and the water I pour out in the toilet.
I forgot.
The Arctic.
That's what I said already.
No, you didn't say the Arctic. You said Atlantic, Pacific,
Oh.
Southern, Arctic.
You're supposed
Okay.
to go up and down, up and down.
Hit him.
Hey, hit him?
Hit him. No,
No, May, just give me a napkin, May.
Oh, I'm melting.
Because he got a little bit of vomit on him.
I'm melting.
No te vayas a hacer
I'm melting.
algo.
Ah, it burns. Come on, you gotta finish. You gotta finish feeding him now.